We're moving toward the day when so many proposals are made, but when the nation's two largest cable companies announced yesterday that they're proposing a marriage, very few swooned over that proposal. Comcast and Time Warner hope to become one by the end of this year. Not going to happen without a lot of objections, though. Tony Valdez is in the newsroom. Tony.
In objections, indeed. There is no love lost between Comcast, Time Warner, and their respective customers. America's two biggest cable companies, they finished last in a recent customer satisfaction survey. A consumer watchdog organization that's here in Santa Monica is warning that if Comcast and Time Warner Cable are permitted to become one huge company, there's not much chance that anything is going to go up except prices.
Big is never better for consumers. I mean, no matter how they try to sell this to you, this is a terrible deal.
But it's also a big one, valued at $45.2 billion, all of it in stock instead of cash. Comcast and Time Warner combined would have a monopoly covering about 30% of the pay TV market in the United States. It would give Comcast Time Warner unprecedented leverage when it's negotiating with movie studios, television networks, and just about every other content provider. What may not be so obvious to consumers is the broadband part of the deal. The biggest share of Internet access is by way of cable TV modem.
We in the United States have some of the slowest broadband speeds, and we pay some of the highest rates for that slow broadband access of any industrialized country in the world. There is no way that these merged companies would have any incentive whatsoever to improve this woefully inadequate broadband service. It's just inconceivable.
For the deal to go through, the Department of Justice and the Federal Communications Commission will have to investigate, assess, and approve Comcast's takeover plan.
So they're going to have to swallow a lot of conditions. Consumer groups are probably going to go crazy today saying they're opposed to it, but at the end of the day, I think this will be approved with a lot of conditions.
And the commissioner's prediction is based on speculation circulating around Washington that regulators, may look at the Comcast-Time Warner deal as too big to fail, but also too big to not be seriously scrutinized. Christine.